here. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. I think we're good here. Just getting some of the sound level checked. Ooh, my visions are blurry. I am tired. I don't remember the last time that I was feeling not so tired. It's definitely been a while. Either way, I'm here. We're going to continue finishing our Godot Wild Gem. I don't have that much time. I don't really get to work much on it outside of the stream. Hey, Devi, you finally got the first. You got the little #1 finger. You're #1. But yeah. We're going to try to finish the game gem here. I made some progress. He was #1. Now that's the millennial reference if I've ever seen one. All right. I do have a hard time focusing in my eyes right now. It feels like, oh, it's too much labor. I'm like, oh, I just want to stay out of focus. Feel a little drowsy. But I don't think it's from the sickness. I think it's just from being too tired in general. Wow, more progress is out here. Great, great. This one actually looks really fun to me. I love a good old tactics out here. Okay. Let's see. So what do I have so far? So I have this thing going on, as you can see. Can I stretch the fit? Yeah. So I made it so that you can see there's a provision right here. And anytime you start traveling, you get to a new spot, it reveals everything that is connected to the spot. And then the provision goes down as you travel. And once you run out of provision, you start using your health. So some basic gameplays here. Still no game over, even if you reach 0. And it counts how many of the landscape has been discovered here. And then, of course, you can kind of roll around and see where you want to go. There could be interesting gameplay here, I think. I'm looking for the gameplay. It's going to happen eventually. Yeah. Some are more efficient than the other. And of course, I think what I need to do now is probably have some sort of benefits that are associated with different type of places so that people can start working off of it using the distance and whatnot. And then after that, sound effect, and then probably add a little bit more like special gameplay. Like, for example, people will be like a destination, a target, a quest location gets discovered and people can do whatever. Could be fun. I just spilled. It's okay. Luckily, I have paper towel next to me and it's just water. Scare me. Eek. Being messy out here. But yeah. Let's just get started. Oh my goodness. Wake up, wake up. Here we are. Oh, all right. So what I want to do, I mean, I definitely want to change the UI as well, but I think before that, I want to do this real quick. I want to make it so that the game over screen comes up. Then I'm going to add a simple button that says restart here. So that I can have a basic gameplay. Like that. And then on restart. Now what do I do on restart? That's the real question here. For now, I can just reload the scene. Current, I think it was like get tree, reload current scene. And then basically, when we reach health equals 0, if game stat health 0, we're gonna say game over. And that means if paused, we're not gonna do anything here. And then paused will be a Boolean value. This is a old school programming, I think, using a paused flag to control if the game is paused or not. If it's paused, don't do anything. Game over function will indicate that we're probably just going to pause the game. True. And then we're going to reveal the game over screen here. And then this one says function game over has the same name. Okay. Show game over. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. I think that should work. All right, I'm going to go travel and see if I can die. Hey, Void. Void, you finally missed out on the first. Devi got the first before you. McCoy says, "Tis a developer of the games." Yes, I am the developer of the games. Basically, the whole goal of this game is to discover everything. Right now, there's 80 locations. And then you have provisions here. And you spend provision by traveling. And if you run out of provision, you spend health instead. And as soon as you reach 0, you die. Very simple game so far. Now I'm going to add effects on these places where if you've already revealed the place, you can see what they will give you. So some place will provide provision, some place will, but it'll be like trade-offs, I think. So what I think I'm going to do, I want to have like a list of effects for each area where if you hover over, it shows what they give. So let's make some icons for provision, icon for health. Was saying Dino Dance. Voice says, yeah, I let him have it today. Well, Devi got the first here. It has to be shared across people, I think. That's what it is. Either way, I think we're pretty close. Honestly, like, I mean, I kind of like the gameplay so far. That it's simple, and I like the extensibility. So it's like very simple. It doesn't feel like much, but then it can be like challenging to do everything. There's like some sort of intrinsic motivation of like why you want to keep playing. And then there's like a little bit of strategy forming based on the distance to the nodes, and it's random. And then from that basic gameplay, sorry, my hair is a mess right now. My apologies, everyone. I might have to fix my hair on camera real quick. Because being in front of camera is my day job. I must be careful here with how I look, don't I? This is a make or break, I would say. Voice says, which reminds me, if I kick his berry, do I get it? You do. You're supposed to. If you kick my berry successfully, you basically you are supposed to get the highest crown. Every time you kick someone with the crown, you steal their highest crown, I think. So if you can do that. I'll make it easier by being faster here. Change Barry to Barry Allen. There you go. Oh, wait. Never mind. You can you steal everything. I didn't fix this bug, apparently. You stole everything. Jeez. Hi, Coley. Well, I guess that's whatever. That means 60% shiny rate for whoever has a crown now. Well done, well done. Okay. So I wanna show stats here. And I think there could be a multiple stats. I don't know if I want to make it like floating window or like little label on top. So like If I hover over, for example, if I hover over an area that's already revealed, maybe it'll go plus blood, minus health, like that. Maybe. Yeah. I'm going to do that here. First, before I do that, I want to definitely make an icon. So let's make some icons here. 32 by 32 is a little too big, so we're going to make a 16 by 16 here. And then we've been using our sunlit thing. So I'm going to use that. And then we're going to have a heart. I'm going to make it as small as possible. Boop, 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 boop. And the noise I make with my mouth is essential to the process. Yes. Boop, 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 boom. Yay, there it is. Can't center it because it's odd sized. So maybe I'll do one more here, like that. Ooh. The color is fluorescent in my eyes because of my color detection level. Hey, Halo. Halo says hi on YouTube. Welcome. Let's see. Cooley says hi. Voice is excellent. Cooley says, gonna go make bread. Ooh, making bread? Are you like making sourdough right now? That's trendy these days, I think. Who cares? YouTube says, care if I share my project? I've been working on it in Discord. Apparently not. I'm not in the Discord. Are you not? You should. Yeah. Share your project. You want me to show it on the stream? Is that what you're saying? Bunch of people are in here. Under My Game Progress, if you're participating in those weekly updates, if you just want to showcase and want people to play it, showcase, like a finished product. Feedback is if you actually want honest feedback. Everything goes type of situation. No feelings involved. Oh, you don't have the Discord link? Here. Oh, yeah, it's already shared. Void already did it. Nice. Oops. Cooley says, not sourdough, just regular bread. Well, either way, making bread, impressive. You're a baker. Are you actually a baker? Like a hobbyist, or are you selling bread? Is that your day job? All right. So what I wanted to add is definitely some icons. I like not having hard border, but sometimes the hard borders are hard to read, meaning it doesn't really show up well in contrast. I know it's going to be against black backgrounds anyways, so I don't know if it's going to work well, but we'll do it this way for now. So we have heart. And then I'm going to just make all my icons in different layers here. And then I'll do split by the layer. I think I can do that. This one, we want to make provision. What should the provisions icon be? Provision. You know what? I'm just going to make a package, a little like wrapped package look. So like something that looks like this. Hold on. I know this looks kind of messy right now, but it'll make sense. There's only so many pixels I can work with, you know. So you just kind of have to trust the process as always. Then do this like that. You see how? Okay, I think the shape is starting to come together a little bit. And then put maybe like a darker color as like a dip to describe the dipping. Yeah, a little bit. It's coming together a little bit, I think. And then just kind of adjust the shape here for that. Like so. And then maybe even put some shading here so it feels a little bit more three-dimensional. This is kind of funny. The playlist I'm listening to in my ear is kind of funny. I just got the Gwen Stefani's Ain't No Hollaback Girl playing. If you know, you know. It's kind of fun, actually. Not my usual playlist, but I think I can go darker, actually, with this. Maybe I could like that. It's looking pretty good, I think. Yeah. This could read as a provision, I think. Maybe I'll make the wrapping thing a little bit lighter. Yeah. And then have this be transitional here. And then I can get this to be a dark color. There you go. And then do one of these things. I think this looks like it could be a provision. And then I'll just do outline here, like so, for better division. There you go. Cooley says, not sourdough, just regular bread. I just like to make bread, not hobby or profession. Okay, well, if you like it, you like it. I love a good old tasty bread, even though at some point I've gained a fear of carbs as the society has shamed us. But Void says, nice. YouTube says, lol, that's ancient. What's a day before the internet? Wait, no. Day before the internet is crazy. That's not true. What the heck? It's not that old. That's crazy. That's a crazy comment, I think. Hey, Anna. I think this works. This kind of looks packagey. Provision, yeah? Does it look like a provision of some sort? I don't know. I feel like it does, but I'm also a little biased here. I think this is okay. Maybe it needs to come down a little more straight, like that. Yeah. Don't give too many characteristics, I guess. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay. All right, this will be provision. So I will put it under UI, say stet icons, and then let's see if I can export it as a sheet, actually. And then split the... So you see how this is like this? I can split by the layer, I think. Sprites, split layers. Not select the layers. Hold on. I can do it. I can reveal both. Sprite sheet, split layers. There it is. And then I'll put, it's going to be stat icon. And hopefully that's sufficient. The Real British Teacup says hi. Hello. Jeremy says, yo, hi, welcome back. Real Rexes says, can you promote me? Promote you to what? You're promoted. Yay. You go from being paid $0 to $0 as a viewer. Wow. That's at least 100 times the salary, right? The original salary. Hey, Blink. Long time no see. Who cares? YouTube says, just wanted to call you and I old. That's all. We are all old. You'll be surprised. I think a lot of us who watches me, that's not even proper. A lot of people who watch me are in that age group, I have to say. And then you have the completely young people. It's either the nostalgic, like not early mid to early 90s to like late early 80s babies. And then you have everybody who's like born after 2000s. Jeremy says, what do we consider old? I mean, I think millennials are considered old now, by the way. And Gen Zs are getting there actually. Gen Zs are starting to be considered older now because they're getting into the workforce now, right? But I'm ancient according to them. But yeah. Okay, so a few things I want to do. I want to put. This is going to be a little tough. What I want to know is, should each location provide upgrades only once? I think that's probably the best way to do it. So once you claim it, it's gone, which means I want to distinguish between, so for example, right here, we have discovered like this. So revealed versus visited needs to be distinguishable through the icon. So that, let's see, how am I going to do that? I think just revealed and unvisited should have like a shiny, what do you call, shader on it. So we could do that. Luckily, guess what? I'm going to just steal the shader code from my Strawberry Folk overlay, because we have a shiny version and that does the little shine shimmer. So I'm going to steal the shimmer code here. Or I could use my deck builder plugin, my Balatro shader thing that I created. That could have a good one. Let's see. There's a Balat. No, shader. Shader study. Is this it? Maybe. Let's take a look. Sounds right, because it's taking forever to open. Hopefully no crash. This is not it. Did I delete it? I didn't delete it. There's no way I deleted it. What if I actually deleted all that? Is this it? Easy template. Voice says, to me, anyone below 450 months old is young. Right. 450 months old. What is that? Hold on. I can't do quick math. 450 month. The 37.5 or younger. I like that. Okay, this is my Dungeon Gen. That was my collection. I can't find it. I don't remember what the project was called. Deck. Oh, maybe it's Deck Builder. Potentially, it's my Deck Builder plugin. Alas. Hopefully, it won't crash anything. I know sometimes these things run a little too hot, and it crashes my stream. Ah, yes, it is this. Look at us. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? What happened to my UI though? Shader collection. Car tester. This one. Rare voice says shiny. Yeah. Hey, Giddy. We have the negative. We have the foil, spectral, gemify, hollow, polychrome. I'm not really sure if any of these fit for the undiscovered. Yeah, I don't think it fits the undiscovered look of the nodes, so I probably will just take the shiny effect, the shimmer effect from our little berry folk thing, which is our gachapon project. And then that's what we're going to do here. But actually, meanwhile, I actually don't know when the Godot Wild Gem is due. I don't really have a plan to work on it beyond today. Oh, there's so many days left. I thought it was like soon. Okay. Well, it gives us a lot of time to work on it then and polish. All right. This is our little project for our little berry gem folk thing. I just need to get the berry folk code here. And then get our material and copy it. Just, where is it? Is this it? I don't know where the shader code is. Livin. If it's not on the parent, where is it? It's not here. Is it on this? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just copy this real quick. Is this it? Okay. Berry folk shader. Copy. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to see if this works or not. It might not. Node shimmer. Okay. Then I want to mask, like clip this basically. Visibility clip. So I can say on the parent, clip children, clip and draw. I think clip only. We'll see. I'll test it. Yeah, I don't see it. POI icons. Let me just copy and paste some of these things real quick. Mountain Pass has material, has a shader material. Then for the visibility here, there it is. Okay, that's a little better. You can see clip and draw works. So we'll set it to clip and draw. So we'll call this shimmer. And then we'll make the size a little bit smaller so it fills it up better. We'll probably anchor this like that. That should be good. And then what does this do? I don't know. Should I make the line width bigger? I think that might be better if it's bigger. Speed. Reduce the speed. Yeah. I think that's good. So we're going to do that. Make the shimmer invisible. And then basically what I'm going to do here, we got revealed. var is visited will be false to start with, and basically this is a little problematic, but I'm going to do it this way. So if it is already revealed and is visited, not visited, and the shimmer effect, if the shimmer effect is not already visible, then we're going to set this to true. Now over here, if is visited and the shimmer effect is visible, then we're going to turn the shimmer effect off here. Let's see how well it works. Brains Up says, good work. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't see the... Let's see. It is hold on. This is by default false. We set it to false by default. And nothing sets it to true here. And shimmer is invisible. We're going to set it to true. I wonder if this ever triggers. Okay, it does trigger. This one is working. Okay, I get it. I think... No. It's unique to the node. How come only one of them... Oh. I gotta set that to the parent level. Devi says, oh, finally I'm free. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we got the shimmer here going on. Seems like the shimmer is a little bit too tiny, so we're going to make the shimmer a little bit bigger. We'll do it like that. And then... Hi, Devi. Devi says, hi, everyone. Let's see. And then we got to make it so that when we visit the nodes, when we actually hit the node, move to POI, when we arrive at the location, we're going to set the current POI is visited to true. So, boom. So we have shiny here. That should be set to not shiny either. So hold on. Maybe like that. There you go. Should be good. Okay. Nice. And then I gotta make sure that this one doesn't block the mouse. So I can hover over. Interesting. Oh. Okay. There you go. That's good. It seems like I still can't hover over it. Map node. Let's see if these are set to the value. Yeah, just ignore. Let's see. Okay, so it is running. I wonder if I can't draw, because these are both shaders. It's like shader on top of shader doesn't work. That's kind of annoying. Neo Metsuri says, tomorrow it's been a week since my last progress report and I'm sweating. Lots of life stuff in the way of creative this way. Yeah, you know what? That happens. It's okay if you have nothing to say. You know, the whole thing is that you are aware that you are trying to update, but there's nothing that you can do. And that's part of being accountable, is being able to accept when you couldn't do it even if you wanted to. As opposed to being like, I'm done. I couldn't do it. I guess nobody is watching me. We're going to move on and not do anything forever. So it's okay. Devi says, I have to go get groceries soon. Ugh, lol. I need like Fifth Element type groceries. Fifth Element type groceries. I don't remember what the grocery shopping experience is in the movie Fifth Element. All I remember from Fifth Element is the multipass, where Voice says, I've barely made any progress or started making the game. Work just keeps piling up. Unfortunately, that is life. And that sucks. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So it seems like if I turn on, like, for example, if I turn on the shader, let's see, right here. If I say, hey, I'm going to do the outline shader and then turn on the shimmer, when they're both simultaneously on, it doesn't work. So I need to do something about that. I think it has to do with the fact that, not really sure. Is it because of the clipping?